rap pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went them. You better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's halftime, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentleys, little. What's your run up cash, double back, baby show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and get me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw right away. He'll buy some time right. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Throwing Nix. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. They needed 2. They could only get 1. Fourth down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They're going. It's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
A gain of a yard.
The Broncos at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they had their 6-game winning streak snapped a week ago, but still is a team that's playing pretty darn well.
And like the old song says, accentuate the positive. I think that's exactly what this team's going to do. If you've won 6 in a row, you know you're doing something right in the NFL. So I don't think the one loss is really going to discourage them.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
That's good.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Nix to the air. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now a second and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To throw is Nix. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. Working out of the gun is Nix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
First down, Cowboys.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. From the 22 now, here's second and 6.
Second and 6 at the Broncos.
Now Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 30.
They'll go play action with Nix. Steps away to his left. will be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Bombers.
Now it's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice in meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Prescott. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
There he goes, left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 54 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag, and they'll accept that penalty.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
He fakes the give here and looks to throw.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up. I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
It's always a goal that's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Rolling to his right. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Here's Nix. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. To throw, here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey from 10 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Prescott now. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Second down and 3. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw, Prescott. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
It's second down.
On play action, Prescott on the move to his left. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage, who took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Prescott.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they've been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They stopped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And now we get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Broncos field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2nd and 10. Prescott. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bonito. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score. Broncos 21, Cowboys 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to get this out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John O'Barron. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Throwing Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey from 21 yards away. And the Broncos take a 3-touchdown lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Broncos 28, Cowboys 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. This looks like a free play for Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30. And the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the 2 of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Now Prescott on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Now Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. The give is to McLaughlin. And he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's McLaughlin. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll go play action with Nix. Out to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 4-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims misses from 4 yards out. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now it's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
For the Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 39-yard
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. To throw is Nix. A short throw to Ingram.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Mike Burton, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. To throw is Prescott. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Cowboys 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Denver, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.